What's going on, everybody? Spartan Alphazulu here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I know I said my next two battles were going to be the UU tier, but someone in Discord said that they would do an anything goes battle with no legendaries. And as soon as I read this, I thought, what? I get to use Pokemon that I don't get to use because of the Smogon tiers. So let's get ready to rock and roll, and let's see how these two matches play out. These are against the same person, a trainer by the name of Jacke. And in round one, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Garchomp. She's going to go ahead and start off with her Scolipede. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out here because I know Scolipede is an ugly Pokemon with speed boost, not to mention it has access to Swords Dance. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Skarmory because I know that Skarmory can laugh all day at Scolipede. Scolipede can't really do anything to Skarmory at all. So as I predicted, she's going to go ahead and set up the Swords Dance, and I'm going to go ahead and just whirlwind this thing away because I don't want that attack to just get too crazy, and I don't know what the Scolipede could be packing. I know the most movesets for Scolipede are like Poison Jab, Mega Horn, and Earthquake, or something of that variant, along with Swords Dance. But just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and Whirlwind rather than set up my rocks, getting rid of the stat changes, and she went ahead and got greedy with 2 Swords Dance, so Skarmory has not taken any damage yet. The Whirlwind bringing out the Gyarados with Intimidate over Moxie. So she's going to go ahead and Dragon Dance, and against the Gyarados, I can comfortably set up, which I probably could have comfortably set up against Scolipede, but I was just being safe than sorry. I'm going to go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks up. So now I got my entry hazards up. I did not see a Defogger or Rapid Spinner on her team, so those rocks, I got the feeling, are there to stay. She's going to go ahead and go for the Waterfall after a Dragon Dance, and Waterfall dealing a very considerable amount of damage to Skarmory, but Rocky Helmet is going to just, give that Gyarados a big FU, and I'm going to Whirlwind it away and get rid of those stat changes. So, bringing out Metagross, and Metagross is a Pokemon you got to watch out for. I don't want to get hit with a Thunder Punch in the face, so I'm going to switch out. Think a Thunder Punch is coming, going in for Garchomp, and I can just Earthquake in return. But no! She saw this coming, going for the Ice Punch to Oko Garchomp, taking it out of the match with that ugly ×4 weakness thanks to its Ground Dragon typing. So, she took first blood. But against a Metagross, I'm thinking I can bring in Blaziken and set up and get the momentum going here. Because Metagross can't really do much to Blaziken, although it does learn Earthquake, so you got to be careful with that. But I kind of figured that she would switch, just wanting to be safe, going into Vaporeon, who usually you think Blaziken would not be able to do much against. But Mega Blaziken is a beast. Getting access to the Speed Boost ability, and then Swords Dance, netting you just with a stupid attack that's just, and the speed is just going to get faster thanks to the speed boost ability. So it is very understandable why this Pokemon was just thrown into the Uber tier. Although I was upset about it because Blaziken needed some love, it really did. And when they gave it love, they just said, no, you're going away. High jump kick on Vaporeon, Okoing it, taking it out of the match. That is awesome. And then the speed boost is just going to keep building up my speed. This Blaziken is a jolly nature. 252 attack, 252 speed, 6 in HP, or 4 in HP, I'm sorry. The moveset, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, and Stone Edge. Gyarados is going to come in, giving me that Intimidate, putting my attack down one stage, but Stone Edge knocking Gyarados right out of the match there. So that's awesome. That is awesome. It is, like I said, it's very understandable why Mega Blaziken was just thrown into the Uber tier. But I'm still just upset about it because I love this Pokemon and it needed some kind of love. And when they said, hey, Blaziken, you can have Speed Boost, they were like, nah, that's too good. Flare Blitz on the Scolipede, and that's definitely going to take it out of the match after a 1.5 attack boost. So that Gyarados' Intimidate did kind of set me back, I guess, but not really. Because, I mean, an attack boost on a Mega Blaziken is still an attack boost. It is not something you want to toy with. Bringing in her own Blaziken, and I thought this Blaziken was the Mega. And she sees the high jump kick coming, going for the Protect, which I should have seen this coming. Because Protect on Blaziken was a move that I used to run just to net the free speed boost. And so that's a very big misprediction on my part. I'm going to go ahead and crash, losing half of my health. But I'm still faster than it. And I'm just going to be safe and go for the Stone Edge from now on because I don't want her to Protect 2 times in a row and I just crash and lose my Mega Blaziken. So she's going to switch, which it paid off, going for Togekiss And if Stone Edge hits after the Stealth Rock damage, that is definitely going to do the job. And Stone Edge knocking Togekiss out of the match. That is awesome. This is why Mega Blaziken was just thrown to the curb, and I guess I can understand why as much as I hate it. So, come to find out, Metagross was the Mega here. And I don't really know the reasoning why Mega Metagross was thrown in Ubers, because, I mean, I can see a lot of Pokemon just, doing a good job at walling it, I guess. Like, Skarmory's one, although it does learn Thunder Punch. Bullet Punch on Mega Blaziken, not taking it out of the match, putting me in the red with 14 health. But the Flare Blitz is going to take out the Mega Metagross, and the recoil damage is going to take out my Mega Blaziken. So, I mean, Mega Blaziken did the job. He took out, like 80-90% of her team. So that's awesome. And all she has left, I believe, is Blaziken. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Zoomerol, because Blaziken can't really do much to a Zoomerol. And you got to think about it. If you take away the legendaries, if you take away Landorus, if you take away the Tapus, I mean, a lot of Pokemon just become good. Aqua Jet is not Oko because it took damage, but it's going to take that Blaziken out of the match for the win. And that's just one thing I like about, just fun matches like these, is no legendaries allowed. Sure, I'm all for that, because Pokemon that just do not see play because of Landorus, because of, all the other Pokemon like the Tapus, or freaking any freaking legendary, they become good. They become just good Pokemon because those legendaries just dominate. And even putting a team together to face her was just tough, because I mean, it's a wonder how reliable people are on legendary Pokemon. So going on with round 2, she's going to just start off with Blaziken right off the bat, and I'm going to go ahead and go with my Excadrill, my Suicide Lead Excadrill. I don't got to worry too much, because I know she's going to protect. She's not going to want to take an Earthquake to the face, losing Blaziken. So I'm going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks. Just go ahead and get my entry hazards up, and I got my Focus Sash. So now that she's wasted the Protect, I can Earthquake, taking the Blaziken out. And so really I'm at a good position here. And this is just, I mean, if this were the meta, you would kind of need a Sash Pokemon to deal with Blaziken, or just a very decent wall like Toxapex. Although Blaziken does learn Earthquake. Blaze Kick, and dodge, dip, dive, dodge, Excadrill moving out of the way, and Earthquake OHKOing the Blaziken, taking it out of the match. Which, even if Blaze Kick did hit, again, my Excadrill is holding a Focus Sash. It really wouldn't have mattered too much. She's going to go ahead and bring in her Gyarados. And not having a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner is just hurting her so much. Because look at the damage that Stealth Rocks just puts on Gyarados. And she's switching it out, meaning that it's going to get more damage again once it comes back in. Bringing in Drapion, and Drapion is just a Pokemon you do got to watch out for. I went for the Toxic, but the switch on Drapion's Poison typing is not going to do anything to it. And Earthquake doing neutral damage to Drapion because of the Poison Dark type. Oh no, I was going to say Earthquake's super effective, but it doesn't take it out of the match because of the Intimidate. And Earthquake on my Excadrill, putting it in the red, not even activating the Focus Sash. So that's kind of awesome, and kind of I underestimated or overestimated Drapion's attack there, because I thought it would have activated my Sash, but it didn't. She's going to go ahead and switch back into Gyarados. Seeing my Earthquake coming, I didn't think she was going to switch, because with Drapion being at that low health and with entry hazards up, I just thought she was going to let me take it out. But she didn't. And then going into Savali, and come to find out this is a Fairy Savali. I know we said no legendaries, but I don't know if Savali is a legendary or not. If it is, let me know. But even if it is or isn't, it really wouldn't have bothered me anyway. Flame Charge, taking my Excadrill out of the match and giving Savali a very much needed speed boost. So now the multi-attack is going to be a Fairy type. I don't want to bring something in that Savali can just take on. So I'm going to bring in my Mega Lucario and just rock and roll with this guy, because Mega Lucario, thanks to its adaptability and it could, its ability to be a mixed attacker, and you're not going to know which, got it thrown into the Uber tier along with Mega Blaziken. Bullet Punch is not going to take the Savali out of the match, and Parting Shot is going to lower my attack. So I could have gone for the Swords Dance, but I didn't know. I didn't want to get Flame Charged to the face and possibly lose Lucario, because even Mega Lucario still has paper defenses. So I went for the Bullet Punch just to be safe, and it didn't take Savali out of the match. So I'm going to switch out here because I don't want Focus Blast to come from this Espeon and take my my Mega Lucario out. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Toxapex, thinking Focus Blast is coming, but Psychic on the Toxapex is very bad. That's no bueno, doing a very good amount of damage, but Toxapex, just being the awesome defensive and special defensive wall it is going to live with less than 50% health, and then I can just switch out thanks to Regenerator and not have to worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Superior, because I know that, I mean, I got a stack of Pokemon here. I really didn't know what to bring in, so I figured, you know, the Pokemon I need the less is Superior. I'm going to go ahead and Leaf Storm, seeing what it does. I'm hoping it takes it out of the match, but I know Espeon does have a very impressive special defense. And sure enough, Leaf Storm, putting it in the orange, not taking it out of the match, and then a little Physics attack is going to go ahead and take my Superior out. So but I got a good start here. I got a fresh start here because Superior is out. Her Espeon is in the orange. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to set up with my Volcarona and see if I can just sweep from here on out. Psychic Attack is going to do a very good amount of damage, but after my Quiver Dance, yeah, I don't got to worry about too much here. For one, Espeon is weak to Volcarona's Bug Buzz, but with that low health and after a Quiver Dance, thinking Giga Drain will just do the job. So let's Giga Drain and get some health back, taking Espeon out of the match and putting my health, you know, at least higher than it was before. I knew it wasn't going to put me at full health, but it's higher than it was before, and I just wanted to be safe. She's going to go ahead and bring in her Gengar, and it turns out that this is the Mega here. Mega Gengar getting the ability Shadow Tag, and what Shadow Tag does is you cannot switch out against Mega Gengar, which I guess that was a little bit too oppressive in the OU meta, and it was thrown into the Uber tier along with Mega Lucario and Mega Blaziken. Fiery Dance, dealing a very good amount of damage to the Mega Gengar, but not taking it out, sadly. And Sludge Bomb is not going to take out my Volcarona because my health was higher and I got a Quiver Dance off. And I'm going to Fiery Dance again to just take this Gengar out. And if I get the special attack buff, that's just a bonus, which I do get it. So that's awesome. Taking out Mega Gengar, and I got another special attack buff. She's going to go ahead and bring in Gyarados, and those Stealth Rocks are just doing work. I haven't even touched this Gyarados with a Pokemon attack. That damage is all from Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain, taking this Gyarados out of the match and putting my health out of the red, getting me back in the orange. And that is that for Gyarados. That's awesome. Did I say Mega Gyarados? If I did, I'm sorry. Drapion coming back in. Stealth Rocks almost taking it out, but I outspeed this thing, and I'm just going to Bug Buzz at this point. At this point, the game's won. Bug Buzz taking Drapion out of the match. And now all she has left is Savali, who I don't got to worry about. I outspeed it. I'm hitting really freaking hard. I don't got to worry about Savali right now. So this is pretty much game. And not to mention, it's in the red. Stealth Rocks almost taking it out, but a Bug Buzz will do the job here. So a very good game, a Jackie. This was a fun match, and it's also something I'm thinking about implementing. Just just my own little customizable tier here with no legendaries. So I don't know. This might be something in the future you'll see from me. But comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Join my Discord. Jackie's in there. Laters!